everyone, Glenny here with the Chilton Public Library with another session from Julia Clarke's Restorative Yoga for Beginners, Gentle Poses for Relaxation and Healing. And this week we're going to explore Air Becomes Breath, a soothing sequence for the airways and for people who might have asthma or cold or congestion, a way to keep our airways open. So if you haven't already, gather yourselves 2 bolsters or 4 rolled blankets, two rolled up, a block or a hardcover book, a squared blanket for under your head perhaps, and a willingness to relax and breathe and allow my language and this book here together with this book. We're going to explore some relaxation, some deep breathing, some presence together. And let's get started. We start on this sequence with basic relaxation pose. So you put 1 bolster or a series of rolled blankets under your knees to bend your knees. You maybe have a blanket under your feet. You can also have a blanket under your head if you like. I like the soft rug and I'd prefer not to, but by all means, put a little blanket here and you can roll your blanket a little bit so you have a neck roll. And just just gently come down, straighten your legs, flex your heels, release them to the ground, feel your heels sinking and touching and relaxing into the ground. And take one arm and then the other, palms up to the sky by your side. And settle into your 5 nice long landing breaths that we always come to. Noticing your inhale, noticing your exhale. Perhaps noticing your belly rising with each inhale, belly falling with each exhale. Allowing yourself to be present. If your mind begins to wander and you start drifting off into what you're going to do later or you did yesterday, just bring it back to your breath. Bring your focus back to the rising and falling of your breath. Restorative yoga is a practice of conscious relaxation. Inhaling, exhaling, in supported poses that allow your muscles to gently relax and release tension. We rest here in each pose for 3 to 5 minutes. To explore the shape with breath, with your breathing. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose if you can. And I invite you to perhaps just lengthen just by a little bit your inhale and deepen it into your belly. And elongate your exhale, taking your tummy to spine. Take 5 breaths like that, where you're actively, fully, deeply, really deep inhale, and then an exhale, full and complete with the tummy to spine. filling like a balloon, your belly, your chest, everything filling with your inhale, and with your exhale, everything empty. And then when you've completed your full 5 expansive inhales followed by complete lengthened exhales, just come back to normal breathing. And you may find that quote unquote normal breathing, whatever that is right now, after those 5 full expansive inhales and complete exhales, that now is perhaps smoother, a little longer, a little deeper, a little more relaxed. Now, as I've said before in these videos, in this beginning pose, you can stay here for 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes for a little guided meditation with, or music if you're listening to music. So if you want to continue here in this pose, touch pause. If not, slide one heel up to the bolster, the other heel up to the bolster. We're going to come out and go find our way gradually into the next pose. But let's roll over onto our side. Come up to our seated cross-legged Sukasana, easy pose, hands on knees. And together let's inhale, length from the base of our spine all the way up to the crown of our head, and exhale, ease. Inhaling calm and exhaling calm. And then take your dorsal spoon and stir your pelvic cocoa or tea or java, whatever it is. So make little circles, and they can get bigger or smaller. Just explore your circular expression here, however you like. And then let's go the other way. Get a little movement, stir our pot, and then come back to sitting. We're going to find our way into a side lying posture now. So do the legs to one side, bolster this way, the long edge is by your left hip. And I have a pillow here, a blanket folded, and your arm is going to go. I'll take my book here to read with you later. So let's take both of our hands to our bolster, inhaling length. And exhaling, take your side over to it and exhale. Inhale again. And exhale, just drape yourself across, taking your left arm through the channel, palm up, so that you're draped across your bolster and your head is on the channel and your right arm is on your right hip. Now, scooch your legs back so maybe your head, heart, hips, knees are all in a line. And find your way, wiggle and find your way and lift your way. I need a nut to fold my blanket in half just for a little extra lift. And that feels better to me. So adjust your pillows and blankets to be cozy and work best for you. You can take your right arm up to the sky and exhale it, palm down, so your upper inner arm is by your ear. And this is a nice way to explore a side stretch as we come into our 5 full breaths and gradually land here, slowly lengthening your inhale and lengthening your exhale. And if your mind wanders, bring it back to your breathing. Close your eyes. Notice what you feel. Make adjustments if anything pinches or is uncomfortable or doesn't feel right. Don't suffer. Lift yourself up a little more. Get another pillow. Make it cozy. Make it nice. while also feeling the nice long reach. And I'll read to you a little here. The benefits of this reaching and the side stretch. It gently stretches your obliques, your latissimus dorsi, and intercostal muscles, as well as gently decompressing your spine. It invites your breath to deepen, and notice what you're feeling as you're inhaling fully and exhaling softly. It supports and maintains your spine in a normal, healthy internal flexion. Lateral flexion. It can help relieve lower back pain and encourages a feeling of flexibility. On your next inhale, take your arm to the sky and maybe make little circles on the sky with your arm. And make circles the other way. And then take your fingertips up to the sky and then slide your scat back and hug your other scat. Slide it down your back. Inhale up to the sky and exhale, take it down towards the floor. Inhale, reach. Exhale it to the floor. One last reach as we take it down to your side to the bolster. Gradually find your way up to seated. Now you can simply come to all fours and go the other way. I'm going to face you and come onto my right hip sideways. Taking the long edge to my right hip, my pillow, allowing a channel between your pillow or your folded blanket and here. And again, let's take both of our hands here first. Inhaling, exhaling, sort of a nice little twist here. And as you maybe hug it back a little more towards your, so it's touching you, and we're just simply going to take our hand to the side, to the floor, inhale length, exhale the beginning to drape. And gradually, with your breath, with your ease, with your body, with your emotion, find your way so that your arm is in the channel, your right arm is in that channel between your head, pillow, and your arm up. And then adjust your knees. Slide your knees so they're more in alignment with your ear, shoulder, spine, hip, knees, kind of a nice straight line. Resting your top arm on your top hip. As we inhale our arm up to the sky, exhale it long, 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 long back behind you. And find your 5 full breaths. Closing your eyes and taking your arm up to the sky if you haven't already, and your fingertips to the floor over your head. If that's comfortable for you, that really helps you express a nice side reach. And then gradually, as you spend time here, perhaps you lifted yourself up, you're making yourself comfortable. Now perhaps you unfold your blanket by your head or anywhere else, and you just play with it and find what feels good and supported. You want to be supported here as we allow our breath to unwind our bodies. A mindful breathing of the body in these postures, in these poses, helps us to release, relax, unwind. Closing your eyes allows you to fully feel and notice what your body's feeling. Taking time to nourish with breath yourself. Your body, your mind, your breath, your spirit. And again, you can stay here longer if you like, but on your next inhale, float your arm up to the sky if you're ready to come out and explore the next posture. Let's twist your arm, thumb to the back, thumb to the front. Just play with the rotation of your arm and your shoulder blade. Motion is the lotion, I heard said the other day. Motion is the lotion. So as you move and rotate things, imagine that you're just move with movement, loosening and lengthening and juicing up your joints. Taking good care of yourself. Float your arm down. Oh, we're going to do the reach for the sky, and then take your scapula back down towards the floor. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, slide it back. Inhale, reach to the sky, float it down, and find your way gradually and slowly up to your Sukasana, your seated pose, cross-legged. Our next one is going to be a seated hero pose, which involves knees. So I'm going to offer some alternatives because that might be hard for some. I'm wrong. It's extended. We can all do this. So if you have two bolsters, great. We're going to take, this is going to be extended supported bridge, where we take one big bolster and we take another big bolster like this, the length of your mat. You maybe have one or two blocks at the head. This will be where my head goes, or two books stacked up if you don't have blocks. And you're going to sit on the bolster closest to the block. You could take a couple of quilts from your bed and roll them into a long sausage and do it on a body pillow or a long sausage blanket. It's all about making it comfortable for you as we gradually find your way down. And you're going to find the blocks or books under your head. Adjust. Extend your legs onto the bolster. If it's kind of long and skinny, kind of get your legs, glue them together. Glue, glue, glue. And then allow them to roll out to the right a little bit and then scooch them in, heels touching, and then relax. Arms are face up by your side, shoulders sliding down. And just gradually begin to melt and feel your body drape longitudinally along your spine all the way down. You're just gradually opening up. Your chest is opening. Your shoulders are rolling back towards the ground. Your chest is rising. You're feeling expansiveness in your breathing. And then gradually, as you're ready, find your way into your 5 full expansive inhales, followed by your 5 full exhales. Belly rising with each inhale and falling with every exhale. And as your chest is opening in this posture, as you're melting and draping and molding yourself, opening yourself up. Allow your breath to become easy, fluid. Light and nourishing. The benefits of this are that it gently stretches your neck, your chest, your shoulders, opening you up, easing tension in your neck and jaw. Allow your tongue to come to the lower palate. Sipping your easy, fluid, lovely breath, inviting lightness into your body with each breath. With each inhale, lightness. With each exhale, ease. As you're ready, with your next inhale, slide first one heel up, the other heel up. Come on, take your right elbow down. You're just going to gradually bend and slide over, pour yourself off. Gradually come back to your seated place. As in Sukasana, together, hands on knees. Let's do some shoulder loops. The other way. And then up, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down. Take your arms out and just take your thumbs to the ceiling and to the back, and then to the ceiling and to the floor. And just explore the rotation with easy breath. Rotation of your shoulder. Plural. Yes. And then our next posture will be... Next posture in our air becomes breath is reclining hero's pose. Now it says if reclining hero is not suitable for your knees or lower back, substitute heart pose. So I'm going to show you heart pose. And you can decide between, oh, the lights just went out from not moving enough. 54. So what's reclining hero and page 34 is the heart one. So you can either take your bolster and just do a half like this to the back, and you're going to gradually come down on your elbows and lie down so your head is on your bolster. Your arms are out, palm up. This is expanded heart pose. And this is a wonderful way to be supported. So for some of you with knees that don't like to bend and be sat on, do this. For those of you who can do hero, you are invited to try coming to all fours with your toes to the front of your knees are together. Your toes are to the front of your bolster. You're sitting back on your heels. And on the ground, perhaps, you can put your hands back on the backs of your toes, tuck your pelvis. See, if this is a comfortable position for you, by all means try it. But if not, you can extend your legs long and do our heart pose. So now, if this is too much, you can say, oh, I think for relaxation, wow, that is a nice stretch. Maybe I want another bolster. Maybe you double up your blanket and you make it higher. You adjust, you adapt, you make it work for you. Because this is about finding ease and breath in postures that allow your body to de-stress. And if you're going to be in pain and uncomfortable, you'll be fighting, you'll be in a state of fight with yourself. You want to be in a state of ease with yourself. You want to breathe ease, expand your heart. So whether you're in this supported hero pose or whether you're in the heart expansion pose with your legs stretched out in front of you, the goal here is to breathe in a supported, easy way, not to be in pain. So it's all about being supported in poses that allow you to de-stressify. It can provide a delicious stretch across your knees if you're in the kneeling one. It supports your spine and extension. It relieves the effects of extended periods of spent sitting. And this improves your breathing, I think mostly because if you're in the kneeling hero's pose, you can even just take a moment to rub your toes and rub your feet and send some love to your feet. It's a little action. If you feel like action, if you don't feel like action, don't do that. But that's what I'm doing. And then take your palms long by your side, elbows bent, palms up. And come to your breath. Find your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Your mind wanders, bring it back to breathing, rising, belly rising with your inhale, belly falling with your exhale, melting, relaxing, each breath, allowing each breath to soothe and soften. Rising and falling with each breath. Allowing the soft flow of your breath to soften and soothe. And as you're ready, you can stay here longer, or as you're ready, you can bring your thumbs back to your feet if you're in the kneeling hero posture. If your legs are extended, wiggle your toes, flex your feet, circle your ankles. If you're in hero, take your palms, your heels of your hands, the arches of your feet, gradually press through them and curl yourself up, or you can come to your side and then find your way. Slowly, really gently and slowly and mindfully come out of these poses. Gently. As you find your way back to a Sukasana, hands on your knees, inhaling length, exhaling ease. And then let's just take our Feet long in front of us. Flex the toes. Inhale up. And exhale. Maybe take a bolster. Inhale up. And exhale, drape forward. So that we're relaxing forward. Which is where we're going to go next with the supported forehead. So then inhale your spine back up and we'll find our way into our next posture, which is head to bolster pose. We're going to sit with our feet together. Soles of your feet, butterfly. Cobbler's pose, butterfly. Soles of your feet are together. Now, from a sitting position, bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees fall wide apart. Then move your feet apart so that you can place the end of the bolster between them. So maybe take them forward longer. I'm going to this is going to come like this between my feet. And then you're just going to relax. First inhale, length. And then gradually exhale, curl and lower. Tuck your chin, take your forehead to your bolster. And for a moment, just inhale and exhale and feel along your neck. Inhale, ease along from the base of your spine all the way out. You're kind of leaning forward, maybe rolling and curling forward. The arches of your feet are nicely gently curling around the bolster or your And the pressure, I find that pressure on the forehead, soft, gentle pressure on the forehead is very relaxing. Bring your awareness to the center of your forehead and allow the gentle pressure of the bolster to ease tension in your temples, in your jaw. Take your tongue to your lower palate. As we breathe air all the way down our back. It's fun to visualize. Excuse me. So we'll play with a little inhaling. Imagine that your breath as you inhale is smoothing down your back. Exhaling tummy to spine. And then inhaling from the tail of your spine all the way up to the crown of your head. And around and up into your nose and down into your belly. Sort of a circular, imagine a circular wave of air and breath, making a protective cocoon around you as we cozy up with our bolster here. Closing your eyes if you haven't already. Feeling the comforting pressure of the bolster on your forehead. The benefits of this posture Gently stretches your back, your glutes, your groin, and your inner thighs. And allows for a gentle forward folding. This can also help alleviate neck pain, headache, and jaw pain. Who knew? As you're ready, you can take your hands to the middle, your elbows to your thighs, and gradually sit up. And again, with all of these poses, if it ever begins to feel uncomfortable, and we're going to sit back, find your way into your easy pose, the whole purpose of this is to take time for yourself to explore new shapes in supported ways that allows your body to breathe, reset, relaxation through these poses to release tension and relax our bodies. Gentle poses, restorative yoga for beginners, gentle poses for relaxation and healing by Julia Clarke. This one has been our 10th class, Air Becomes Breath. And next week we'll explore unwind and recharge. I think there's about 10 more sequences that we'll explore in here. And really, it's such a pleasure being your guide. And this is, you don't have to be an expert to do any of this. You can check out a book, follow a book. I am thrilled to be here with you, exploring together the work that Julia Clarke has put into creating these sequences for us to allow us to relax and unwind together. So I look forward to seeing you next week. Thanks again for joining in and joining me, and we'll do it again. Remember that on our YouTube, the Chilton Public Library YouTube channel, we have different playlists. So we have story times, we have other yoga classes, we have Tai Chi. So be sure to check those out. You take care now. Bye.